And it will be at the center court. Elijah Pittman will take this toss up against Corey Boyd. We're about to get underway here. Could Montreal rise from the ashes and get their second win of the regular season? And they will go left to right in this opening period of play.
Good start on the jump ball.
Tisdale Jr. with the possession on the near side, going to the lower blocks. First possession of the day, Boyd in traffic. That's deflected back out to the center court. It comes in for the layup. And the first 2 points for Mason goes through.
I'm very happy that he scores. That's the player I want to watch today, because I grew up watching his dad, pretty much my age now, that played for the Knicks, Anthony Mason. So this is good for Montreal to have this player with this pedigree, the name, and when you're dapping in the NBA, you're not too shabby.
Zhang with the backdoor finish on that play. We're 2-2 in the early going. And over it comes over to Marcus Audi, who has been a well-traveled player in this league. And here's Audi on the near side, going up with the layup. And that's short, rebounded by Tri-State. Here's Zhang the other way. That's a one and done for Montreal.
Good penetration, just need to finish the play. I won't give the defense the advantage right there. We just missed the layup.
Miller shot missed. Montreal on the run. Here they come. Transition. Short. Rebound. And the cleanup is there for the Toundra up 4-2.
Excellent 20-second timeout. I love the start because we're pushing the ball. We missed the layup. We started the game, we missed two attacks to the basket. So we are very aggressive offensively, and defensively we got back quickly. So very important,
Well, Montreal off to a 4-2 start here in the early going this period. What does Tri-State have to do to get back in this game? It feels like they're a little bit under siege from Montreal in the early going this matchup.
Well, they might talk about the traveling in the snow and this weather, We've been home for a while, so that might be a factor. But I want them to stay calm, because I'm looking for that first W. But Tri-State, you got to stop offensive rebound. We get good. Our second basket was off an offensive rebound, so we're attacking the rim well, and we're crashing the board.
Well, timeout called by Tri-State in the early going here. We are early in this matchup, 4-2 lead for the Toundra against the Admirals here, the Tri-State Admirals against Montreal, Pascal Jobin, Mocon this Friday night.
And for the Montreal people watching the game, 20-second timeout, So they allowed 2 20-second timeout. I think 4 timeout. There's going to be some TV timeout. We're playing kind of NBA rules right now.
Right.
So it's a different situation. You can actually call a timeout on the floor. Most people in Quebec, we are used to FIBA basketball, and you're used to FIBA basketball.
FIBA basketball, which is 4 10-minute quarters, 5 fouls personal, and of course, a different timeout format as well. So we get back underway here from Pierce Charbonneau Arena. It's Tri-State Montreal. Tri-State back on possession, down by an early score of 4-2. And it will be inbounded this time by Chris Miller, who got the first 2 points. 10:47 left in this first quarter.
I like the defensive mentality. The Buckleys, we have a chance to talk about the coaches, but Damien Buckley loves to pick up full court momentum when he was a point guard at Concordia. So now I like to see his team putting pressure on Tri-State right away.
And the second attempt, no good. Montreal on the long run. Here's Tisdale Jr. saving it back out to Audi, and they'll slow down the conversation to get things going again. Up, Mason.
Beautiful. Quick push of the defensive rebound. Attack to the basket by Mason, his second bucket of the game.
6-2 lead for Montreal. Mason Ray with 4 points in this early 2 minutes of play from Charbonneau Center. Bufoniana now coming through, and that's in for 2. The big man coming up with the first 2 points.
And Antoine was asking for a foul, but there was no help defense on that last basket. You need to help him out.
And now with it is Audi coming through the lane. Still negotiating, waiting for options to work with. From the far side, down over to Miller. Backdoor is the
2
play,
seconds.
and a whistle, and that will stop it. A turnover going against Montreal.
We got to travel at the last second. I would have probably liked to see just a pump fake and a shot instead of attacking the basket on the last one. And instead of a shot, it's a turnover.
And with that, Montreal's first turnover of the day. And here is Zhang with it. Bufoniana now has had a good start to this game. A big man playing the number 4 shirt, trying to work his way through. And now over to Tisdale Jr. And a whistle. And this goes against Tri-State. Back to Montreal we go.
Great position on the defense, forcing the offensive foul. So very good start defensively. I like what I see from the Toundra defensively right now.
A high-intensity pace for Montreal. They're up by a score of 6-4, 9:23 left in this first quarter of play. Mason, and that taken away. And here come Tri-State the other way, looking for the layup, back door. Zhang right there for the cleanup, and that's better for Tri-State. Back to parity we are.
You know, second turnover, we should have, 5 guys from the Toundra should have got back on defense. We actually had 2 players who missed the layup and get the offensive rebound. We need to get back. Everybody needs to get back on defense.
And a whistle right there with 9:01 left, still 6-6 from Montreal. Mason will go to the line for 2. And so far, he's been the one that's brought the blistering ferocity for this Toundra lineup in this game this evening.
Absolutely. Attacking the rim, being very physical. It's funny because I say physical. His dad was extremely physical. You're probably too young for that.
I remember Anthony Mason, yes.
The years with the Pat Rileys and the fight with the Miami Heat. So, but
he played for the Miami Heat as well.
Yes.
Yes, he did. Charlotte Hornets as well.
Now, I love our transition offense right now for the Toundra, but we have to have the same effort on the defensive transition.
Mason at the line. It is a 6-6 game. He's 0 for 1. 1 for 2. 7-6 lead for Montreal. 9 to go in this first quarter of play. And here is Tisdale Jr. with it, as he's now watched by Marv Worthy in the game for the first time this evening. Tisdale Jr. has 2 options to his right, 3 to the strong side. Bufonania facing up now against Mason. Eyeball to eyeball. Uses deltoids, kick out. Here's a jumper. And that's good. We're back to an 8-7 lead for the first time for Tri-State.
We gave away a jumper, but I like that we helped out Mason defensively. Number 4, we can't let him go one-on-one in the post.
Pittman with those 2 points, and now it is going to be Miller the other way. Another whistle, and this goes back the other way. So a bit of a disjointed start here for Tri-State. They're up by 1, their first lead of the day. We're less than 4 into this matchup.
But both teams are making some silly turnovers. What I call by silly is unforced by the other team. So just step on the line right now for Tri-State.
And almost lost.
Oh,
Mason.
Yeah. Oh, that's a tough miss.
Rebounded by Tri-State, and now back over to Pittman. Down to the near side he goes, and it appears there's an issue with the score clock, and they'll get the shot clock corrected as there's not 7 seconds left.
Nah, I think we went on 14 instead of 24. So we
got 15,
seconds,
so
yes.
8 more seconds left on the shot clock. So 15 left on the shot clock, 8-11 left in this first quarter play.
It's also nice to see we have 3 local referees that we have a chance to see at the university level. Some of the CJ, but a lot of the university level, so good referee in Quebec.
Pittman facing up from 17. Back heel, rebounded by Montreal. A one and done for Tri-State.
Beautiful. We had 3 guys from the Toundra at the defensive rebound.
Down low on the blocks, in for 2.
Easy.
Corey Boy, I beg your pardon, Montreal with the 2 points, stolen by Montreal. And
nice play.
Worthy punishes them for another 2 points.
The full court man-to-man just paid off, forcing a turnover and a quick basket.
11-8 lead for the Toundra, and now here come Tri-State the other way. Open for Zhang for 3. And that rims out. Rebounded by Toundra's own Worthy. And they go back up. 11-8 leads south of 7-5. Here's the Euro. And there's the finish. 13-8 lead.
That was extremely impressive because we get a defensive rebound, 1 pass to the middle. We attack the middle and 1 pass for a layup. Very impressive.
Bright start for the Toundra. And a miss from the center arc, rebounded by Montreal, and away they come. It is Miller the other way. And transition, a dunk miss
with a foul
by the Toundra, and a foul and free throws come up here, and we're seeing that high-paced Formula One-like effort from the Toundra in this first quarter.
They get down in less than 3 seconds, Mo. So we are putting a lot of pressure on Tri-State to get back on defense, and we have a lot of situation where we have 3-on-2, 4-on-3. The last time I wish he made the dunk, but he got fouled.
And free throws might be a key here, as now coming in the game is Joel Edler Jr. for the Tri-State team, as along with Jonathan Bell, number 34. So Edler Jr. and Bell in the game for the first time this evening.
So far, Tri-State have gone to the bench a lot quicker than Montreal. We might need to go to the bench soon also because this is an up-tempo game right now. And I'm seeing some subs coming in.
And here's Elder Jr. with it. And he will now defer back to the far side of the camp. Here's a jumper. That's off the front rim, rebounded by Montreal, missed by Butler. And Montreal has really cashed in on the mistake so far from Tri-State. Give and go.
Oh,
and they come in with the highlight autograph.
Beautiful. Give and go. Old school give and go. Got the crowd on their feet here in Montreal.
Montreal up by the lead of 7, 15-8. This is the biggest lead for either side. And right now for the Tri-State Admirals, plan A out the window. They're on to plan B, down by 7 with 6:30 left in this first quarter.
But what I like right now is we haven't stopped, like I said, putting the foot down to the pedal. So we're pushing, so putting a lot of pressure on them.
And pressure now can make diamonds. Could the Admirals get back in this game? Elder Jr., Zhang from the center arc. Trying to go to the near side. Jabbing, looking, quick hand, stolen, recovered by Tri-State. And that ball is deflected out of bounds, remains Tri-State ball with 1 second left in the shot clock.
I didn't see them on the road, but what I saw last week, 2 weeks ago here in Montreal, compared to now, their defense is another level.
And the catch and shoots. And that is a violation. They'll play the advantage. And here comes Montreal. Alley, autograph given by Montreal. And Landole with the two-handed slam. And Montreal is flying up to 17-8.
They had, on the last second, all the players from Tri-State watched the air ball, and Levy took off from the rebound, 2-on-1, great alley-oop pass, back-to-back dunk. Great start to this game. Now, we just need to keep it up.
Well, if you're Tri-State, what are the keys for them to get back in this game? They're down by 9, which is the biggest lead for Montreal so far, and they've not been able to cap the transition from Montreal.
So, Mo, I can coach a little bit, so I don't want to give out too much information to help Tri-State get back in the game because we don't want them. But they just need to get back on defense right now. We are taking, when you take outside shots, you can't go to the offensive rebound. If you take an outside three, you got to get back on defense. And right now, none of the players from Tri-State is really making an effort to get back on defense.
And that's going to be the key now. Can they get back in defense here? So far, the signs mean the arts for Montreal in this first quarter play. They're up by a score of 17-8. Pascal Jobin and Mocon here from Pierre Charbonneau. The Toundra are 1-6, looking to get win number 2. A 24-game schedule. They're a quarter of the way through. They can ill afford to lose any more credit. They need to get some credit to give themselves in that conversation for a playoff spot going towards springtime.
It's nice to have a good show. It's great to have a good show, but at the end of the day, you need to win some games, and the way they're playing, they always there. Like I had a chance to speak with Damien before the game, and he's like, Pascal, we're so close. We are right there, but being close, you just got to finish it. And it's tough. A lot of people don't understand it's tough to, in any league, it's tough to win games. You need to learn to finish games right now. And I think the Toundra, great start. We just need to keep it up, and I want to see that start tonight, or finishing the game the same way we started the game.
We'll see now what the Admirals have to work with. They are down by 9. 6 minutes left in this first quarter of play. And now with it is Tisdale Jr. Trying to work their way through. And in the game for the first time today is the Mostyn. Or Worthy that is. And that is given away right through the lane it comes. Recovered, popped up in the air. And this will stop play with 5:44 left in this first quarter.
So the hand activity from the Toundra, the movement, the talking on defense right now, incredible.
End line pass here for the Admirals, tripped up on the far side.
Did we travel?
And this is going to be called the other way, going towards Montreal.
Yeah. I don't think they started shot clock, so that's why the ref called it 24-second clock.
So 5:41 left here in this first quarter of play. And back on the front foot is Nervins Mostyn, who's had a beautiful career. And that is a backcourt violation. And we go back the other way, which we see a lot more. It happened in the NBA last night, and it's happened across the university as well.
That was just being careless right now. To me, it's a very bad turnover. And I'm not going to blame Levy that cut the ball. I'm going to blame the point guard that gave it too early.
Always blame the point guard, I see, coach.
I'm a point guard. You can't make that turnover.
So a little bit of adjustment right now as they get things organized. It will be Elder Jr. on the side out inbound pass. Conversation ensuing now with Tisdale Jr. along with the referee. And there is a congregation now as both teams huddle up once more.
Are we having a timeout?
I believe so.
I'd like to know what's going on. Or there's a conversation. I think the conversation is how much time was left. Is it 14 or 24 seconds?
So they'll get that sorted out.
If you can go back to their defensive zone, it should be 24. If you cannot go back, it should be 14.
We'll see what they come up with as a conclusion here and the determination of what this should be. Right now, it's been a start of dream proportions here for the Toundra. And they have looked like diamonds. And right now, for the Tri-State Admirals, they are deep in red ink right now, trying to get themselves out of this hole of 9 points.
I saw 24 seconds. Maybe it's NBA rules. That's 24 seconds. FIBA would have been 14.
Elder Jr., here's a release. Front rim. So far, Tri-State is 0-4 from distance this afternoon to the evening.
I believe we only gave up one offensive rebound so far.
Demosthenes losing the handle. Recovered by Montreal, and a whistle and a foul. And going to the line will be Landole, who played in the NCAA at McGill University and now here with the Montreal Toundra.
Very passionate basketball player, hard-working kid. I had a chance to be on the coach. I was on the coaching staff at McGill when he was playing for Dave DeViro.
And Landole at the line. And
to be honest with you, it's great to have a chance to play professional basketball here in Montreal.
Absolutely.
You know, it's great. It's something that I wish we had a chance when a long time ago, way back.
Well, I wonder if prime Pascal Jobin would score 25 a game over here. So right now, early clues here, Coach, in this game. Montreal's up by a score of 18-9. Tri-State has not scored a basket in the last 4 minutes of play.
Very simple. Our defense and intensity to start the game is at a very high level. Can we sustain it? I hope we can. Now we just got to make sure we don't give second or third shots to Tri-State. So boxing out, defensive rebound, very important right now.
Elder Jr. backing over to Miller. Sidecar pass right to Butler, and that rims out. And just at the weather being cold, Tri-State has been cold from the court so far. With 4:52 left in this first quarter. The pirouettes, the finish empty for Tisdale Jr. Another whistle, and that will stop play with 4:47 left.
It was a good move. Kind of shot the ball a bit too early to miss the layup.
Tri-State 3 team fouls. Montreal 1 team foul in this early going here. We're about more than halfway through this first quarter of play.
So Miller, number 7, am I right, for the Toundra? To me, is the anchor defensively for that team. And you were talking about shooting for Tri-State in the warm-up. He was putting on a dunk show in the warm-up. Very athletic, and he led the team on the defensive end.
And now the quick hands, 2-on-1 from Montreal. Can they cash in and be clinical? Well defended. The intervention by Elder Jr. Lip was there for Diawara, but came up empty at the height of his jump.
Mambi from Programme Jeanne Mance, Bien-Aimé Basket de Montréal. Very talented young man.
And Diawara at the line, played his college ball out west in Western Canada. And the first free throw, back heel, and this will be 0 for 1. Montreal so far today is 1 for 4 from the free throw line. And now they make it sub again. As you see, Tri-State really going deep into the Rolodex of options as Johns comes in the game for the first time today for Tri-State.
We are playing very aggressively, and we're getting to the line. You can't miss free throw. You have to shoot, to me, over 75% minimum.
Mark Blair at the controls, wearing the number 10 for Tri-State. Back over to Miller. Miller trying to jab step his way through to the lower block, comes going left to right, kick out. Miller again. Now on a switch, on the byline he goes, on the pirouette with the left, rejected out of bounds. And this will be Tri-State ball. Galbraith in on the block using his length on that play.
I'm impressed because we're making some subs, but the intensity defensively stays the same with a great, a hard switch and a great block.
Coming through the paint, that's a wild shot. And again, the defense of Montreal has been a force field around the rim so far this afternoon to the evening. Here's a three.
First one of the game. First one of the game. And who made the shot? Mason.
22-8 lead. Montreal now on a 15-0 run. They were down 8-7, and Montreal's not looked back. They are blowing the doors off of Tri-State. Another loose ball. Still going for a kick out over to Elder Jr. on the interplay in the jungle.
Another block.
Another block by Montreal. And the second bite, not sweet for Tri-State, goes out of bounds. Remains Admiral ball with 13 left in the shot clock.
With one more sub. Let's see if the defensive intensity stays the same. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Into the jungle comes. Head fake, kick out from the center arc. Splash, going in for Blair.
Was one of the first open shot they had in this first quarter, Mo, and he made it.
22-10 lead. They break the run at 15 for Montreal. And here is Londoy from the center arc. He will defer. Back out it comes to Galbraith. Losing the handle. 6 left in the shot clock. Galbraith going up on the right side. Into traffic. And Londoy for this 4th point of the day.
I was about to say a bit too many dribble, but you know what? We got control. We made a great pass inside to Levy.
Miller going to his left. Back out, open 3. That rims out. Rebound off the head of multiple players. Recovered by Montreal. And now a partial breakaway. The head fake. In for 2 for Galbraith.
I didn't even see him. I was watching the work on the defensive rebound, but hey, kind of leaked out. Another easy basket for the Toundra.
And Miller back with it at the controls for Tri-State. Johns, center arc. Splash, back-to-back threes for Blair.
That's his 2. That's his second shot, huh? 10 second threes in this game.
That's right.
We got to keep an eye on him.
26-13 lead for Montreal. Head fake over by Diawara. Mason. Deferring back over to Antonio Davis.
Oh, yes.
He hits.
Hey, beautiful answer right there. Good, very good ball movement by Montreal. And we found a really good shot.
Montreal off to a flyer up by a score 29-13. The response, no good for Miller. Rebounded by the Toundra, and they will bring it back up court with 1:40 left in this first period of play.
Again, no second shots for Tri-State. Very good work on the defensive rebound for the Toundra. Tough shot, tough shot.
And it goes in for Galbraith, his 6th point of the day.
Very tough shot. We'll take it.
31-13 lead. This is up by 18. It is built up, and now Tri-State is in deep, deep trouble when it comes to the scoreboard number, down by 18.
Very good switch on defense here.
Blair stumbling momentarily. Could Tri-State come up with some goods now? 1:07 left. Blair.
Oh, no basket.
And that is a 24-second shot clock violation.
Wow.
And again, they're not on the same telepathy of what they want to be for wavelength purposes.
Absolutely. And I thought it was probably their best offense. They just needed an extra second to finish the play.
And Zhang about to come in for the Admirals. And no subs lined up for Montreal. They'll keep with their 5 right now. 1:04 left, and it's been almost A+ ever for the Toundra against the visitors.
31 point so far in the first quarter.
With it now is Mason.
Going to run a horn play here, trying to get the ball inside to Levy.
And he lost it, and another turnover by Montreal. Could they punish them on this kind of transition play? Coming through once again. Here is Elder Jr. back out to Zhang. Elder Jr. from the center arc. Bullseye. Another 3. That's 3 triples in this first quarter for them.
I have to give you this, Mo. You were right about them. Once they get the ball moving and breaking down a bit of the defense, they are making shots.
A missed shot this time by Davis, rebounded by Tri-State. Another one and done, 28 seconds left. Could Tri-State go on another big shot here to get this down to even a closer margin?
Trying to go inside and out.
Trying to work their way inside and out. And this is a whistle, and that's going to stop play with 15 seconds left in the quarter, 8 seconds left in the shot clock.
Let's see what out of bounds play we're going to have from Tri-State.
Inbound quickly.
Hand off for the 3. Not
trying to work their way through Elder Jr. No good. Rebounded by Montreal. Here's the last roll of dice. 8 seconds left. Here they come in transition. In the lane, in for 2. Galbraith.
Very good patience on the fast break from Mambi. Mason was ahead, but he was waiting for the trailer.
Galbraith with that, and at the end of 1, Montreal with the dream start up by a score 33-16. We're from Pierre Charbonneau, and the Toundra up by 17. Stay tuned here from Pierre Charbonneau Center. Welcome back here, Pascal Jobert, Mocar on this Friday night. Montreal up by a score of 33-16. Coach, what caught your attention from the first quarter stats?
Very simple. We're shooting like 70% from the floor, 66 from three right now. We are keeping them, besides the end of the first quarter where we give them 3 threes, we are keeping them really shooting at under 30% right now. So great job defensively. It's going to be interesting. Can we keep it up in the second quarter?
Marque Blair now back in, and here come the Admirals. Could they come up with the points in this second quarter? Down by 17. Kick out. Elder Jr. in the paint he goes, and he's short. Rebounded by Montreal the other way.
Short, good challenge, bad turnover again.
And another miscue by the Toundra, and another miscue by the Admirals. So it's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back for Tri-State. They've not been able to find themselves. They've had a big flat in their tire and try to get this game underway in their own terms.
Absolutely. They haven't been able to capitalize on their forced turnover because they just turn it over right away. So
here's a three.
Big shot.
Missed by Montreal, and here come the Tri-State team. Smith missing that for the Toundra, and it is going to be the Admirals the other way. And the putback not there. And the whistle right there. And this remains Tri-State ball with 14 left in the shot clock.
And I would say both teams won the first quarter. We were at, I think it was 13-7 on the rebounding end right now. So Toundra doing a great job on the defensive rebound.
And one for the Tri-State Admirals. A big basket. The down by score 33-18. And that will silence the crowd a little bit here with this 15-point lead.
And again, we just gave one offensive rebound and we give them 2 points. I mean, a chance to 2 points plus a free throw.
Mufanania is at the line right now. He has scored 2, making 5 points for the day. And he's had 5 of the 19 now, 33-19 lead for the Toundra.
He's the one player that everyone on Tri-State is looking for. Not only to score, but to initiate the offense from the post.
Tisdale Jr. into the lower block it comes. Here's Boyd. 1 step. Strong. Powerful. No finish on that play, and this will be Tri-State ball the other way.
It looked like a foul to me, but very physical on both sides.
And now a 14-point lead. Could they get this into single digits before we hit the 8-minute mark? And the Admirals come up empty. Mason with the rebound.
Good job on Mason.
Toundra back on the front foot. And now to the lower end it comes. Back door stolen away, and now you're starting to see a little bit of sloppiness from Montreal, and even more sloppy from Tri-State as well.
Mo, we turned it over. They played a great sequence defensively, stole the ball on a bad pass, and then on the transition, they lose the ball.
And you think about it now for Montreal in this game here, they are now on turnover number 5. And for Tri-State, initially they are at 4 coming to this quarter, so they're at 6 now.
6 now.
But can they cash in on those mistakes by Montreal? That's going to be the key for them in the second quarter. Montreal back with it. Into the lane, Boyd. And he's short, rebounded by Tri-State.
I would say very good play right now. The ball was just in and out of the rim.
Zhang with it. Transition, Mufanya. Left corner pocket. And that's off the heel. Missed this time by Celestin. And now the cleanout rejected. Whistle, foul. And it will be free throws coming up from Montreal.
I don't know if you realize, Mo, we got a defensive rebound. We got down the floor in less than 2 seconds almost. Quick pass. We look for alley-oop. I don't think he had it. That was extremely fast.
And now at the line coming up, Marcus Audi, the lefty, did play for the Montreal Lions in the CEBL last summer. Well-traveled in Europe. And here he is at the line. And he is the first one for Montreal to give them a 34-19 lead, their first point of the second quarter.
And I have to say this, Mo, to have a chance to play in Canada professionally, you know, there's opportunities now to be able to not just always go overseas, but to be able to play at home in front of your friends, your family, and that's great.
And right now the negotiation has begun for the Admirals, trying to get back in this game down by 16. They've been down as much as 18 this first half. Zhang deferring back. Mufanya from the center arc.
Ooh,
splash.
He's that top player. Everything goes through him, and wow, I didn't know he could make the 3 like that. That was all net.
Now that's 4 threes. Mason missing that. Rebound, crash by his boy, trying to get that. Goes back to Tri-State with 9:33 left in this first half.
And I don't know if you noticed, Mo, one of the few quick shots. We've moved the ball more. That was one of the few quick shots. Even if you make it, when you take one pass, one shot, the other team doesn't have to play defense.
Mufanya looking. Zhang from the center arc. Front iron, rebounded by Montreal. Here they come, 2-on-1.
Wow.
Mason, and he is fouled by Zhang, and this will be free throws here for Mr. Antoine Mason.
I have to talk to Damien because I need to know how he gets this transition so quickly. That's beautiful. That was off the defensive rebound. We had already had 2 guys that leaked out, and again we had the free throw line.
And 9:12 left in this first half, 35-22 lead for the Toundra. Mason getting the basket right there so far today. He is on 9 points, 3 of 4 shooting. He is 1 of 2 or 3 now from the free throw line. Mason, deep breath, son of former NBA player, legend, the late Anthony Mason, hits that one, and now a 37-22 lead, a 15-point lead for the Toundra. Blair dropping over Zhang, and he's short. Mufanya, poacher of points, and now a 37-24 lead.
And again, Miller is back, attacking the rim quickly. Oh!
And will travel by Tisdale Jr. And again, Montreal a little bit sloppy in this quarter when it comes to the turnovers. That's now their 4th of this quarter. 37-24 lead. Could Tri-State get this into single digits before we hit the 5-minute mark of this quarter? Mufanya has been the poacher of points. Here is Zhang trying to get open his account in Montreal. Zhang on the right. Tisdale Jr. on him. Well defended by the Toundra player. 6 left in the shot clock for Tri-State. Mufanya. Blair. Zhang. Back heel. Rebound. Loose ball. And this remains Tri-State ball. So it's almost one-way traffic now when it comes to the possession in favor of the visitors.
And again, we forced them to take a last-second shot. Great defense. That's too bad we were not able to get the defensive rebound.
Blair the inbounder on the end line.
Oh, we were sleeping right now. We were sleeping. those guys are talking to the referee, you know, and the ball was aimed on it so quickly, miscommunication.
Celestin will go to the line now at 37-26 lead. And all of a sudden now, Coach, Tri-State's on an 8-0 run in this quarter.
8-0 run, and we're going straight with subbing 4 players right now
and
on the Montreal side.
A 10-4 edge right now in this quarter for Tri-State for points 4 against Montreal.
Well, we're just not scoring at the same pace as we were in the first quarter. But defensively, we have slowed down just a little bit. And basketball, when you slow down a little bit, that's enough for the other team to score.
And Celestin with the finish, and now a 10-point lead. In the blink of an eye, it was 19, now down to 10. Mason.
Oh, beautiful. No foul.
And the whistle, jump ball arrow.
Oh, my goodness. I thought he got pushed from the back, but that was a great penetration from Mason to the basket.
And Mason come up a little bit limp on that play. And this will be a jump ball here just at the free throw line as Montreal looking to get back on the scoreboard. They've not scored a point in the last couple minutes of play. Landoli Mofanya going at it, and Montreal wins that tip-off.
Good job.
Here's Mason, 8 left in the shot clock from 16. Front rim, deflected, new rebound, and new shot clock from Montreal. Austin now with it. Dancing, pirouetting, kick out, Mason from the center arc as he backs up momentarily.
Got 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Into the lane. And that is short by Bellotti.
I was going to say, did we have a foul?
And again.
Oh, no, they just lost the ball out of bounds. That was a great penetration to the basket, great ball movement from Montreal. That's what I'm talking about. When we move the ball 3 or 4 passes, we are forcing them, we're making them play defense just a little bit more.
Well, the thing is now for Montreal is that they are up by 10. They're up as much as 18 this game here. They've been lacking the bites in the second quarter. What does Buckley have to do to get this team back chomping as he once did?
I think he did what I would have done. He subbed 4 guys. I've been known to go 5-5 sometimes just to wake up the guys on the floor. Because like you were saying, we were a bit lackadaisical right now. Maybe, you know, when you're up first quarter 31-16, you're starting to relax a little bit. Can't do that. Basketball, it goes too fast, especially with the 3-point shot.
That's the voice of Pascal Jobin, Mocon here on this Friday night. 37-27 lead for Montreal over Tri-State on this Friday night. And right now for the Toundra, they've been asking the questions, and Tri-State has not come up with the answers in this game.
Well, I think, you know, we see number 4 touching the ball, inside, outside, making threes. They still have to slow down the Toundra. I think the advantage that we have right now is we're really still doing a great job on the defensive rebound. When you rebound the ball well, you don't give a second shot, you get a chance to run on the fast break. And Tri-State needs to slow Montreal down.
Well, we'll see what Tri-State does now. They're down by 10 in this first half. They have some flamethrowers on that 3-point shooting team, and maybe that's their passport to get back in this game.
I'm listening more, but I'm looking at the crowd just kept picking up on a Friday night. Not great weather outside, and there's a lot of people here.
A good crowd today here on a Friday night.
Like I had a chance to speak with Juan Mendez, who's basically the instigator of this organization, owner, GM.
I don't know if instigator is the right term to use. It comes off with a negative connotation.
What I mean by don't forget I'm French, so c'est lui qui commence.
I know, I hear you. And here's the jumper.
The mind behind this beautiful Toundra organization. And my point is, last year we're looking at 900 fans. We doubled that this year, Mo. We're looking at about 1,800 people per game here, and that's really due to Juan's work and the organization here at Montreal.
And the rebound, 3-on-1 from Montreal. Can they punish them now? Ali! And the finish not there. Miss on the oop by Bellotti. And recovered by Celestin. And here they come the other way.
Even if though they miss, they're running transition 3-on-1.
Blair, too strong. Rebounded by Diawara. And we go back the other way with 7 minutes left in this first half.
Mambi is doing a very good job defensively and on the rebound and moving. Like he's playing the 1 right now.
Landole, that's off the target, rebounded by Tri-State, and with it is Johns.
Off the target and not really his shot.
Lafanya from the center arc. Backing up, and now we'll give it over to Celestin. To the near side to Blair. Overload to the right of the formation. Here's a jumper. That's off track. They thought he was fouled. Butler thought he was fouled. And the referees did not see. He's still complaining about his right elbow being harassed.
He's still complaining. The reaction, borderline and technical right now. So, and between me and you, Mo, I think he was right.
There was a bit of impediment, but nonetheless, though, Blair will go to the line.
Yes.
So it wasn't him, but it's his team that will go to the line. The lefty had opened up his account with a three-point shot. That kind of got back Tri-State on track with that first three of the day.
Yeah, and also another offensive rebound. We have not giving a lot, but every offensive rebound, Tri-State got to the free throw line or scored on the basket.
37-28 lead for Montreal over Tri-State, 6:36 left. Blair's on 4 points. And the lefty, he's got that elongated shooting motion, and the second one goes through, which is effective for him. So a 37-29 lead is now down 8. So what was once a 19-point lead for the Toundra, now down to 8 points. They were up 17 coming into the second quarter, a +9 effort for Tri-State.
Like you were saying, we had 31 in the first quarter. We only scored 6 points so far.
And they're still stuck at 6 points in this quarter.
And we are missing point-blank layup, Mo.
It was almost the size of the ocean, the basketball net. Now a keyhole for the Toundra. Try to work the lower blocks, coming through, stopping. Kick out. Blair with the near side. Jab step. And here's the jumper. That's off the target. Rims out. A miss by Butler. And Montreal with the recovery.
And good job on the rebound again. Mo's trying to push the ball up. Attacking by himself.
Diawara gets
Finally.
the first 2 points in there.
But think about it. We've missed 4 layup point blank. That's 8 points, Mo. Well, that's what we've missed in the second quarter.
And a 10-point lead back, restored for the Toundra. Miller. Back over it comes to Butler. Stolen. Montreal 3-on-1. Can they finish this time? Back heel and rejected in a foul. Diawara.
Wow.
Got hacked from behind. And they thought it was clean, Tri-State, and referees thought otherwise.
This is what, can I say the word bailout? I mean, he got lucky right now because great transition between the leg pass, just mishandled the ball.
And now at the line is Diawara, who scored the last open play of a field goal for the Toundra. He's on 3 points, making 4 points for the Toundra. They're up by a score of 40-29.
Mambi's younger brother, also from Admirals, who plays, if I'm not mistaken, at the University of Laval.
That's a pretty good basketball program.
Yes.
You know very well.
I know very well.
You know very well.
Nathan Grant and the Nationals is there this year.
That is there in about 5 weeks.
Basketball in Quebec is just, I love it, Mo. It's exciting.
You'll be calling it. Will you not be calling it on the French
Yes,
side?
I will. I will be doing the men's final and women's final on the French TV.
Double dip for you, my friend. Here's a jumper, and that's excellent from Butler, and now it's a 41-31 lead. Tri-State's really grinding the way back. They chisel the way through. Yeah. Zhang with the recovery, and here comes Blair the other way.
They have picked up the intensity on the defensive end right now.
And that's short. Rebounded by Montreal's Boyd. And
still, they're shooting better from 3, Tri-State, than from 2.
Boyd, like a steamroller, missing that one. Rebounded by Butler the other way.
And I think Boyd was looking for the foul, but that was just too short.
And over it comes. Here is Miller. Eyeball to eyeball, trying to dance around. Lower block, using his deltoids, double team. Kick out, Zhang for 3. Splash!
Finally. I know he's been looking for that shot.
And now it's a 7-point lead with 4:28 left this quarter.
And Zhang hasn't stopped. Like, he's been on the floor pretty much all the time, and his defense is picked up, and now he makes a 3.
18-8 effort in this second quarter, +10 in the point differential for Tri-State. And that is missed. Rebound, clean up, aisle 6, better coming up from Boyd.
Offensive rebound, not a bad shot by Mambi, but great job by Boyd to clean up the offensive rebound.
Miller can't hit, rebounded by Montreal again, and now here come the Toundra the other way.
Looking to run.
Diawara just first to Davis. Here's a 3.
Here we go. Here we go. He's feeling it.
What was a 7-point lead? Now back up 12, 5-0 run for Montreal.
Well, we just picked up the scoring in the last 2 minutes.
And Tri-State about to do a double, now triple sub on the next dead ball. On the byline they come. Into the jungle they go, and they come up empty on that possession. One and done again for the Admirals.
Great sequence on the defensive end. Great job on the rebound.
Open space. Yes. And a foul, and going to the line will be Galbraith once again, as he's been a poacher, and his poster has been inside that paint all game long.
Great pass inside. Great positioning. Great positioning, and we're at the free throw line, so you either score or force the team to foul.
Galbraith at the line. Now a chance for two in this free throw situation. It's been a quizzical start for Tri-State, unable to get going in this first half. When they get close, they just have those lapses, and now Montreal on a 5-0 run since that 7-point deficit.
Just so you know, we shot 37% from the free throw in the first quarter. We haven't done that much better in the second quarter. We need to take advantage of those free throw.
Galbraith. And he misses on that one. It remains a 12-point lead. And if you're Tri-State, you're thinking the basketball guys that it's not any further than what it is right now, because it was a 19-point lead at one point.
Absolutely.
Here's Zhang.
Well, any coach, Mo, you know what you want to do at halftime. You've interviewed coaches before.
Yeah.
We want to be at 10 or under 10. And that's what they're trying to do right now.
Worthy's jumper. That is short.
Oh, big rebound.
And a quick hands, pressure defense, courtesy of Blair. And Montreal will ease the pressure coming from the visitors. Gliding, sliding, in for two is Smith.
As a coach, that's terrible, because Smith went from the backcourt all the way to the basket with no one putting pressure on him.
Zhang trying to get around. Here's his jumper. That is off the target.
And who shows up?
And right there, Mufanya.
Probably leading the team in scoring right now. Offensive rebound, finished with 2.
48-36 lead, a 3. Too much meat on that shot. Rebound, Boyd in the jungle, coming up. Diamonds.
Boyd's physicality and his presence inside is huge right now for the Toundra.
9-0 run for Montreal.
I believe this is his third offensive rebound in the second quarter.
Zhang with it on the near side. And he is going to be watched this time by Tisdale Jr. Blotti. And that goes to the hands.
Good help on the defense to steal the ball.
They are smelling blood in the water here. They are now trying to fizz their way through. Tisdale Jr. against Zhang. And that is off. Rebounded by Tri-State.
Miller had no options right now to take the shot.
And a foul courtesy of Montreal. This time is from Smith. And that will be team foul number 5 for Montreal this quarter.
So the last sequence for Miller, trying to ISO him on the block, but he picked up his dribble, so no one cut to the basket. He had no choice to take a shot.
So Pierre Charbonneau, home of the Toundra of Montreal, has been home to some basketball events, the University Final Four from about 2018, I believe.
And it was great.
Yeah.
My question, how come we haven't come back to that?
Yep.
You know, it was really good to see. You know, and the place is great. The place is great for basketball. I got to see the Jeux du Québec here.
Yeah.
You know, but I love when it was the university finals. It was really. I always tell people the Pierre Charbonneau Center. When I first visited for the Montreal Matrix way back, it has a European feel of the building. You know.
Right.
And it's the way it is situated, and you know the setup here is beautiful.
And right now for the Toundra, trying to get win number 2. They're 1-6 right now through 7 games. They're at that passive quota mark right now. You would have to imagine if they want to get to that playoff discussion, the target might be at minimum 12 wins, if not more, to get into that playoff conversation.
Well, there's never a better time than now to start winning games. You know, you don't do it on purpose, but I think they've learned. They came back from the road. They were in every game on the road, Mo, but yeah. It's just very difficult to close. And I have a feeling we're going to be able to close tonight, but we're going to see how the coaching staff with the Buckley brothers, with Cal Desmarais, how they're going to handle the fourth quarter, the last 5 minutes. It's always different. Sometimes you give information to your player, but it's a stress situation. Can they execute at the end of the game? So I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen. But you know what? If we're up by 20, it's always better, to finish a game.
You would hope so. You would hope that would be the case here. So at the lines, Mufanya, once again, he's been an absolute gem among the crown jewels for Tri-State tonight.
Absolutely.
And Montreal has had no answer with the artillery that he's brought, whether it's inside, outside. He has the it factor for Tri-State.
He's keeping them in the game, Mo, as far as offensively making shots, driving to the basket, and also assists, kicking the ball out to the shooters.
And that goes through, and now it's a 50-37 lead, so they end that 9-0 run. But the open play effort has not been as pristine for Tri-State in this first half. Tisdale Jr. back out to the far side. Now here they are in the lower block, facing up as Boyd. The two Dreadnoughts going at it right now. Boyd rejected. Loose ball, whistle with 4 left in the shot clock, and goes the other way to Tri-State.
I can see Miller telling his guys, let's keep it up, let's keep up the defense. Are we staying half or full court right now, defensively? I think we're going to go half court. Oh, Miller is picking up full court.
And they want to really put the pressure on the pressure points of Tri-State. And in the game now is Jonathan Bell for Tri-State. He will be the inbounder. Back out to Zhang it comes. 1:15 left, 75 ticks left in this first half. Tisdale Jr. on Zhang. Here's the jumper. And the excellence of execution coming through for Bell. And now it's a 50-40 lead. And again, back down 10 for the Toundra. 10-point lead. A 4-0 run. And high dunk right there. The autograph laid by Audie. Skying up there with the left.
Great play.
And that had too much depth on that. Rebounded by Tri-State on the end line. They come up and short.
Oh, good job.
Rebounded by Boyd. 41 seconds left.
That was almost a block.
Here's Boyd. Tisdale Jr.
I've been very impressed by Boyd today. His physicality inside, his passing skill. Very good passer.
Boyd, kick out, left pocket, 3. Splash.
Wow. Way to finish the second quarter. I don't think that's the way Tri-State wanted it.
And now a 55-40 lead, back up 10-5-0 run from Montreal. Zhang at the giveaway, 2-on-1. Mason! And the alley going off the rim. And now Zhang on the run. Here they come on a 3-on-2. Here's a jumper. And they come back from one end to the other end with 2.2 left.
That's a -5 play because we missed. We had 2 points. Mo, we had 2 points.
Welcome back here to Pierre Charbonneau. It is Pascal Jobin. It is Mo Khan. At halftime on this Friday night, it is Montreal up by a score of 55-43. Coach, what caught your attention from the halftime stats?
Well, we shot the ball extremely well, but it's our job on the defensive end on the rebound. We plus 10 on the rebound. Very, very good first half. We kind of let them back in, Mo. You were talking about that. We kind of let Tri-State make a couple of threes. We know that's what they want to do. Very important start. The first 3 minutes of the third quarter, extremely crucial.
And now here is Miller, and he gets a crucial basket to open up the second half.
I don't like that.
55-45 lead, down 10 for the Toundra. With it, almost stolen, recovered in time by Smith. Switch of play, open 3. And that is no connection for the Toundra.
Good transition. Not a bad shot. Ball movement, good transition defensively. We gotta stop Tri-State.
And here is Miller again. Going through. He had the first 2 points. Miller missing on that one. One and done possession for Tri-State. And stolen by Tri-State again. Here they go the other way. Mufanya now.
There's a couple of play mode that we try to be a bit fancy. like this last pass, that was too much. That was too much. It was an easy pass to steal.
Boyd and a quick pass from Mufanya. No foul called there.
Oh, wow.
And remains Montreal ball with 18-13 left in the shot clock. Boyd in for the two, back up, 57-45.
I had to do my homework. So Boyd's been here for 2 days, fresh, playing for his first game on the team. He's a difference maker. And if we win the game tonight, Boyd is going to be a big factor.
And Mufanya is showing why he's a big factor for Tri-State as he gets us down 10 once again. And with it now is Smith. Montreal trying to extend their lead. Back out to Mason on the byline. Up and under.
In and
missing
out.
That one.
Beautiful move, in and out.
And this is where Tri-State has to cash in on those missed baskets by Montreal. Here's Mufanya. Back heel. Rebounded by Montreal and still in play. And now it's out of play. And back to the Toundra with 9:56 left.
Can't give second shots or can't give. Oh, we got a little altercation here on the floor. Cannot give second or third shots to Tri-State if you want to stay in the game. Keep that plus 10 lead.
And they're up by 10. And here is the inbound. Here is Boyd as he will bring it back up court as he is now watched by Bell. Back out to Mason. Here is Audie on his left. Audie through the lane.
Oh, wow, nice move.
And again, an empty basket, and that ball is sent out of bounds. Another one undone for the Toundra.
You know, another missed layup. I hate to say, but you can't miss layup. We work hard to get to the rim. You got to finish. And those missed layup was not because of the defense. We just missed the layup. And then we're trying to get the ball out of bounds. Bad pass.
As the sun has sunk, the light's been sharp, and Montreal was a first quarter show. And that ball deflected away as Elder Jr. did not have the right options to look at. Here is the spin. Here is Montreal back on possession, trying to work their numbers in favor. Still there. Here's a three.
Open three.
And that's missed by Montreal, rebounded by Tri-State.
Got to make the open threes.
Long ball up ahead, open lane coming through, and one. Miller will go to the line, and now 57-49 lead. That quiets the crowd momentarily.
My biggest concern right now is that I can see defensively that Tri-State is getting back now. They're getting back. I think the coach had a chance to let them know during halftime, listen, guys, you don't run back, we're done today. So they're running back, but they're pushing the ball, putting pressure on the Toundra's defense to get back and match up.
And now Miller at the line. It's been a great battle. It's been his own language and style so far in this game, fluent and flowing so far in the second half. A deep breath for Miller. The lefty, missing that one. Up in the air, and that is who? And it goes back over, and there's a court case being pled by Tri-State, and it goes back to Montreal.
Yeah.
So Montreal wins that court battle, and now here they are on the court, up by 8 in this third quarter play. It is in the hands of Miller, and now Tisdale Jr. Take three.
I think it's his first three, Tisdale. The guy that I call the defensive anchor, one of the best athletes on the floor.
And a better athlete right there coming through, Mufanya.
Quick answer.
9-point lead again. Audie. Switch of play, Mason. I guess Mufanya. Facing up is Boyd. Jab step, Boyd. Pirouetting in the paint with the right, and one.
And you know what? Left block isolation, one-on-one. Gets to the rim, gets fouled. Boyd, big first half. If you can keep it up in the second half.
And at the line is Boyd. Boyd off the good game so far for the Toundra. As you said before, fresh coming up from the U.S. And now here he is showing his regal wealth on the court.
It's very difficult to find a skilled big man anywhere. You know what I mean?
It's a dying art form, the big man.
But if they're good, they're really good. You know, like we can't afford them. You know what I mean? So this guy is really good.
And Miller has been really good in the second half. Chris Miller 62-53 lead, back down 9. That's the closest the Tri-State team's been so far in this ball game, down to 8, if not 9 points. High off the rim, rebounded by Zhang.
Tough miss.
We go back the other way.
We're not shooting the ball. We're not shooting from the floor as well as we did in the first half.
Zhang! Is that offensive? Wow. No, and now Boyd. And he's fouled, and there's an argument to be had for Tri-State. They thought it was goaltending, and now it's free throws coming up for the Toundra.
I think it was a good block. And the main reason I say that, Mo, look at the coach. The coach is arguing the no call, so I think it was a good block.
Well, that's the thing, right? It looked like it went off the glass.
Exactly. I thought that he kind of blocked it before it hit the glass.
Well, the focus now is on those free throws for Corey Boyd. And he hits the first one for the Toundra, back up now 10, 63-53. So Pascal Jobin, Mo Khan. So, Coach, we look at this first 5 minutes here. Do you think that Tri-State has that seam in them to get a plethora of points to get back down by 10?
Well, they're trying right now. They're doing a very good job, honestly, making the Toundra think about it. But we just Toundra needs to stay ahead, keep putting the pressure on the fast break, and not giving second or third shots to Tri-State.
Zhang. Back out it comes over to Butler. Here is Wufanya with the left, too strong. Rebound, and that is last touch by who? It appears it will stay Tri-State ball.
Yeah, I believe it was a Toundra.
And it'll be inbounded this time by Christian Butler on the end line for the Admirals. Makes it on him. Montreal trying to get things back in rhythm. They flew out of the gates. And
easy pass.
Mufanya and one.
So he had 10, if I don't miss, I think he had 10 points in the first, or 15 points in the first half. And he's getting closer to 20.
And with that,
you have 13 in the first half, Mo.
64-55 lead, Mufanya at the line. And you can see he's got that pedigree. And he makes that one now a 64-56 lead, down 8-4.
He's the guy we need to slow down.
And Zhang will be called for the foul on Thomaston, and this will be Montreal on the side out. And that will be team foul number 3 on Tri-State in this quarter. Here's Thomaston, watched by Zhang. At the logo, now eyeball to eyeball. To the near side it comes. Driving through with the right.
What a move.
And that is missed by Tisdale Jr. Rebound in the mountains and rejected again. Last touch by Tri-State, remains Montreal ball with 9 left in the shot clock.
Tisdale, such an explosive leaper, spectacular athlete. He needs to score a little bit more, in my opinion, because he has the ability. But his defense has been great.
So Montreal ball in the end line with about 9 left in the shot clock, 7:02 left on the game clock. A 64-56 lead for the Toundra over the Admirals. And within the right corner is Landole. Into the paint, off the window, no good. Rebound, loose ball, whistle, and that stops with 6:54 left. And this appears will be against Tri-State, which will be team number 4 for fouls. And it will be on the end line once more, a new 14 for Montreal. And it will be on the side out now. We'll see, the geography has not been positioned yet. So timeout called here. So, Coach, 8-point lead for Montreal. Is this a little bit of a delicate situation for the Toundra because they're allowing Tri-State to hang around in this ballgame?
I think so. You use the word hang around. We don't want them to hang around. And Tri-State, they're in a good position to come here and try to steal this game. So we need to separate a little bit more. And to me, it comes down to the intensity. Tri-State started the third quarter very intense. The same way we started the game, the same way Toundra started the game.
Right.
And we need to answer that. And it's really ball movement, being aggressive on the defensive end, and finishing at the rim. Oh, we've missed another 3 or 4 layups today in the third quarter.
Well, we've seen the menace from Montreal in the first quarter. That's been lacking in the second and third quarter. But on the flip side, Tri-State's been lacking the cutting edge. They've had no end product at times where they get 2 or 3 turnovers, but they come up with no points at the end.
Absolutely. And my most worry is we know, and you started the game by saying, oh, this team can shoot the three. Based on the warm-up, and I know you have so much experience, and you were right. I'm afraid they can start it. Because don't forget, I think they made 3 threes in a row, but they were 3 for 4. This team can make threes. It's always dangerous, especially in the fourth quarter. That's why we need to keep that plus 10.
I wear glasses, and sometimes it doesn't fail me, and this time it didn't fail me with Tri-State. Because the point I was making to you before we went on air was that you can see that they love to stretch out the space in the court, Tri-State, but they've not had the success that they've had with their game plan so far tonight.
It's funny because I never watched other teams warm up and pay attention to the threes. I pay attention to the dunker. Oh my goodness, did he try to dunk on him too?
Yeah, he tried to dunk on him, Tisdale Jr.
Tisdale, very impressive.
And with that, it will be free throws coming up here. And with 6:51 left, it will be bonus time for the Toundra.
And I have to say, Damien Buckley, the head coach, I like the way he subs today. And it's not always easy when you have new players. You know, you have to adjust. And I like the way he's doing the substitution, getting guys in and out, let them play a little bit, but also keep that energy.
And the second attempt is good. 1 for 2 is Tisdale Jr. It's back up by 9 for the Toundra, 65-56 lead. Could the Admirals get out of the neck of the woods of being down by 9? It's been a cracking campaign for the Toundra. And here is Tri-State with Zhang on the ball. And this is up and 1. Mufanya has been an absolute clinical, ruthless finisher for the visitors.
He's been a problem in the third quarter. He's getting close to 20 points right now. We have no answer inside. And you know what happened is Boyd went out and he's coming back in. Boyd went out and right there we give him the ball. Scouting report, give the ball inside. So we can't. The only guy that can actually play with Mufanya is Boyd.
And that should be goaltending, and
yes.
It will be.
Automatic.
Automatic basket, and now, Coach, is down to 6 for Montreal.
But not a good decision on the last tip.
So this game's still in the balance, full of jeopardy and edge, twitch as well. Montreal trying to give themselves a gloss, up by 6. Tisdale Jr. Boyd, kick out. On the end line, strong to the rim, and that is going to be a foul on Bell. And going to the line is Thomaston.
And you saw the ball movement. We got the ball inside to Boyd, and great pass outside, and a great penetration on the long closeout, and a great move to the rim.
Thomas at the line, and the first attempt is no good. And we talk about free throws, and it's starting to creep in here. And as we said before, Tri-State's still hanging around here, Coach, down by 6.
We had 56 so far for the game from the free throw line. Not even at 60.
Another miss. Boyd back out. Tisdale Jr. will stop the play momentarily. Now on his left, using the Euro, and he's fouled and will go to the line for 2.
See, I like what we're doing right now. We were missing layups. At least now we're attacking. And you might not like what I'm going to say. A lot of guys love to attack one leg, and a lot of times you don't get a call and you miss the layup. Every attack so far has been of 2 leg. Power layup, and you can get that foul.
And that's a power finish right there at the free throw line for Tisdale Jr. to make it a 7-point lead for the Toundra. It's been a cathedral of noise so far. The fans have been loud on this Friday night from Centre Pierre Charbonneau. And 2 for 2, and it's now back up 8. Plenty of time left in this ball game here for the Toundra to get back the lead that they once had.
This guy does everything. He's bringing the ball up the court.
Mufanya has been a 5-tool player. Here he is. It's all him, and he came up empty on that possession.
Boyd did a good job defensively to stay in front of him.
Tisdale Jr. transition layup. Better coming up from Bellotti.
A rare fast break made in the third quarter, but we'll take it.
And now a 10-point lead. Giveaway. Mason. Layup is converted.
Good job.
And just like that, they go up on a 6-0 run, and they're up by 12.
And even though Teasdale was coming, asking for the alley-oop, Mo, Mason just said, you know what, let me just lay the ball in. Let's just take the 2 points. We don't need the show.
It's now almost not a crisis here for the Tri-State Admirals, but they chip away, and there's an avalanche that falls on them of snow that's outside the court and now inside this arena.
But this team tonight from Montreal has shown the ability to really push the ball in transition. And most of it is created by their defense. The last play was simple. We just tipped the ball out of the point guard's hand, recoup, long pass, layup, great transition defense.
That's the voice of Pascal Jobert-Mocan here on this Friday night. It's been rampaging stuff, pulsating at times here for the Toundra. They've had a lot of transition ability. They've had that one end to the other end in the blink of an eye. And we'll see now if they can come back in this game here in terms of establishing that lead. They're up by 12. They're up as much as 19. They can try to get the score back in their way once again.
And you said it. You said 6 points. And in the blink of an eye, it was 12 points. So that's how explosive Montreal can be. You know, I don't know if Tri-State can sustain what Montreal has done from the beginning of the game. I think we were a bit lackadaisical to start the third quarter. Now we are picked up the fast pace.
And we'll see now how this plays out for Montreal and for Tri-State. 5:32 left in this quarter play. And it will be Montreal trying to get back in the pole position, which they are in as we speak. And Tri-State back on possession going the other way. And in the game is Mark Blair for Tri-State as he bounces back out. And here is Mufanya. Again, he's been Mr. Everything for Tri-State.
Absolutely.
Blair, watched by Thomaston. Mufanya in orbit, and a sidecar pass back over to Miller. From 17. Yes. And
nice jumper. Nice jumper. Good possession for Tri-State. Good ball movement.
10-point lead. Thomas back on the controls. The ship trying to find the killer pass.
I was about to say we're going to go inside the board, and we just did.
And they double-teamed him, and they somehow got out of it, sliding into second base with the Olympic Stadium just next door to us.
His pass was this. He just made a pass where he thought the player was going to be. The double team came late. He should have maybe hold the ball just a bit longer because someone cut to the basket.
And now it is Montreal on defense here, up by 10. Miller at the controls. Chris Miller opened up the second half with points. And to traffic, stop, whistle, and a foul. And Johns will go to the line for 2 free throws. And you know, Coach, very well, the cure to any ills in basketball, if you're down, is stopping the clock and getting free throws.
Absolutely. And I was going to say, that was bully ball. That's a LeBron James type of play. You're going to go inside, push, until you get the ref calls for a foul.
And
which
Johns,
you just saw right now.
Absolutely, Johns at the line with 2 free throws. But again, both teams have not been pristine when it comes to the free throws tonight. A lot of misses. And you think about Montreal, those misses that they've had those, they'd be up by a lot more than what it is right now.
In my head right now, I have about 10 plays. 4 alley-oops missed, remember?
Yeah.
Those we missed. We have about 20 points we left on easy missed.
And here's a transition finish, short.
Right there. That should have been a layup.
Bellotti missing that one, and now Tri-State back in. Can they punish them on that miscue? Mufanya. Here's Miller. Miller trying to get around on the byline. Another whistle, another foul, and both teams are in the bonus, I believe.
Miller
has
been extremely offensive-minded in the second half, more than what we saw in the first half. He was shooting a little bit and being very passive. Now he's really attacking the basket.
So on the side out it is. Our big part, it will be a shoot situation as there was a shooting sequence here. So once again, the clock is stopped with 4:25 left, and Miller at the line for a chance to chip away of 9 to get this down to maybe 8, if not 7. The lefty. And you can see he is absolute diamonds under pressure.
He's not missing it.
It looks like a young Pascal Jobin out there. And you can just see
I don't even remember the young Pascal Jobin. It's been too long.
And he missed that one. The cleanup, no good. Rebound, Miller couldn't get to it. 2-on-1, now 3-on-2. and exploding
Wow.
up in the air was
The speed we
Montreal,
have.
missed by Bellotti.
The speed we have, but we just missed another layup.
And the trail, no good. That's missed by Blair. And Montreal back with it again. Montreal very lucky that Tri-State has not finished off those easy baskets.
But at the same time, Tri-State's lucky we're missing layups also.
That is
and
true.
transition.
Mason, short, rebounded by Mufanya. 3:50 left in this third quarter of play. A very long third quarter here, a lot of stoppages.
I know, a lot of free throws.
It's way past my bedtime.
Oh,
and
my
the
goodness.
shooter's touch,
Wow, was it a 3?
a 2.
Wow, 6-point game. Now, can they get under 6? You know what? That's a good timeout. Two reasons for the subs, okay, and we want to change it, and also that's 6 points. The last time they got this is the closest they've got to the Toundra, which is 6. We're going back to 12 really quickly. Now, good timeout by Damien Buckley to make sure he gets some fresh legs on the floor.
And now the timeout called by Montreal, and you have to figure out where can they find the penetration now, because they have gone cold. The resources, the supply line of points has dried up from Mason, has dried up from others who had a big first half that have been nowhere to be found in the second half.
I believe right now, Mo, we need to go inside to Boyd. He should not have, there shouldn't be any possession where Montreal is going at the offensive end and Boyd does not touch the ball, which we've seen. Unless it's a transition, we need to get Boyd the ball inside and let him go to work. And hopefully force number 4 to foul him a couple of times.
Pascal Jobin, Mo Khan here, a very busy weekend of basketball in the city of Montreal. Cégep tonight, University tomorrow, Cégep on Sunday. A lot going on as we move to the business end of the seasons here in Quebec. And for the Toundra, they're a quarter of the way through, but again, it will get trickier if they can't put together some wins in a row to get back in that playoff conversation.
It's very important. It's to find the right mixture of players. Also, we want to keep some of those guys right now. I like what I see. I like what we've had. One of our first game, the top player actually ended up leaving, ended up getting hurt. So when you do sports, sometimes you live and die with injuries. Am I right? But right now, it's very important. I like this group. And a win tonight will be extremely important for the organization. And
be Montreal ball side out. It will be Elder, a big part in Diawara, the inbounder. And here is Marcus Audie. Audie, the lefty from Toronto. Backing up and switch of play. Into the lane. And that is short, and a whistle and a foul. And going to the line will be Montreal.
Good job on I like the last attack because we got to the paint. We got some paint touches. Mambi attack it, went up, got fouled. Good job on the Toundra and on those subs.
So Diawara at the line, Mambi Diawara, a local product, hitting that first free throw attempt for Montreal. They're up now 7. 3:22 left here in this quarter of play. Diawara, second attempt to go 2 for 2, and he does do so, and now Montreal back up by 8.
So let's see what Tri-State is running right now. They're trying to go inside also.
Elder Jr. at the controls of the ship. Open space, one dribble, that's stolen by Montreal.
Yes.
And away they come the other way, 2-on-1. Boyd with the autograph.
Oh, that was a great dunk, but he got hurt.
He's hurt.
Oh, that's too bad.
And that is a concern, a cause of concern now for Montreal to play on a 5-on-4. And you wonder if maybe he rolled his ankle on that dunk.
Hopefully he's okay.
And that is a big concern here for Montreal because he has come out there and is being looked at.
Well, Boyd has been the difference maker. Hopefully he's fine.
And he's going to the locker room. So maybe he's going to do a little jog to get himself the adrenaline here. Yeah, but that would be a big loss if he can't come back in.
That was 10 points and 7 rebounds in the first half. Hopefully we need him back in the game. I'm not going to lie to you.
Zhang at the line trying to get Tri-State back in the game. And he is the first one for Tri-State. And with that, a 75-66 lead, 9-point lead. And the referees are conversing, trying to get things organized.
Why is Zhang shooting? That's the question. So if Boyd got hurt, we stop the ball. Why is he shooting?
And Tri-State now are going to complain about that because,
well,
you're right about.
I'd love to see the two refs talking because that's what should happen. They should be trying to get the right situation. But I want to know. No basket. Ball on the side.
Okay, so that the take away the point from Zhang. And now Tri-State wants an explanation of why the call has been reversed with 2:49 left. And now the explanation being given to the coach for Tri-State.
When he got hurt, there was a turnover, and Montreal had the ball.
And here's Marcus Audi with the ball.
Oh, man, before three.
Diawara, back heel, rebounded by Tri-State.
Got to make those shots. Wide open.
On to the end line it comes. Here's a shot from Zhang. He hits. And that's a big shot. Down 8.
Zhang got his revenge.
Audi trying to push the agenda up. And with it over, it comes to Galbraith. And a fight for the ball. Won by Tri-State. And now they're starting to fizz, the visitors. And now they're trying to push this pace up ahead. Into the paint they go. This could be the biggest possession. Short whistle.
And I always say, Mo, the last turnover for Montreal, where are you going? You're dribbling, and there's like 3 defenders. Over dribbling, pass the ball, cut, run the offense, trust the offense. And we got a good sequence here defensively. We're able to get a stop.
And back with it is Marcus Audi. Audi trying to figure out how to pick the lock of the Tri-State Admirals on this possession. On the interplay, Audi!
There we go. I love it. Great execution on the offense. Now can we get a stop?
10-point lead restored. 96 seconds left in this quarter. Lafania, a little bit cold of late. Watched by Landole. Funny using his deltoids, backing up, back heel, rebound.
Great job.
By Montreal, and with it now is Diawara. Landole, Euro. Tisdale Jr. saving that right back to Montreal. It goes to new 14. And a quick shot in for Galbraith.
See, I like when I see Galbraith just catch and turn around and shoot instead of dribbling too much.
And it is going to be Elder Jr. back with it. Inside a minute left in this third quarter play. 79-67 lead. Back up 12 for Montreal. Zhang. Back over. Beautiful play. Couldn't get the execution from Butler.
They got a taste of us missing the ball, but turnover, bad turnover.
And
there's no need. You're coming down, just run the offense. There's no need to go between the leg, between the back, just run the offense.
A lot of times you get a little flash and dash, and it comes up with no panache at the end. And that's where they lacked right there. It will be Tri-State possession now. 36 seconds left in this quarter. Miller. And he's short, rebounded by the Toundra, and here they go the other way. It is going to be Galbraith once more, back out to Tisdale Jr., and here is Audi once more. They're going to play for the last shot, it appears. It is 18 left in the big clock, 10 left in the small clock, and a whistle. And this game's been called very tight in this quarter here. We've had a lot of stoppage of play.
Absolutely.
Not much flow in terms of the fluency so far.
Totally right. I mean, I think it's been physical. Both teams are trying to take advantage of different mismatches. Teasdale just had, a size over Chang, if I'm not mistaken, so he's at the free throw line.
And the first free throw going through, 80-67, back up 13 for Montreal over Tri-State.
I'm going to go back to Damien Buckley's timeout with 6, when the score was 6 plus 6 for Montreal, and he got his subs in and everything, and then they got back to 13. Great job on Damien Buckley. Great decision on the timeout.
14-point lead, 13 seconds left in this quarter. It is Miller back with it, watched by Tisdale Jr. Facing up, Jab step. At the death. Loose
Great
ball.
hands.
Someone's got to shoot for Tri-State. That won't count. And at the end of 3, Montreal 81, Tri-State 67.
I'm happy because I can see that energy, that intensity, that is still there for Montreal.
Stay tuned here. 4th quarter action upon us. Can Montreal get win number 3? We'll find out here from Centre Pierre Charbonneau. Welcome back here to Centre Pierre Charbonneau, Pascal Jobin, Mo Khan. Could the Toundra get win number 2? They have had a good start. They want a better finish, and here they are on possession. Coach, what's the key for Montreal for Tri-State to win this game?
Well, the key for Montreal is just keep that energy, keep that intensity on the defensive end, and try to get those easy buckets on transition. Tri-State, I think they want to try to shoot some threes. We're doing a great defense, but I think that's their strength, is shooting threes. So it'll be interesting. And of course, number 4, we need to stop him. And the question to me right now, is Boyd coming back or not? I see him on the bicycle right now. If he's not coming back, it could be tough, but we have a good advantage right now.
They have a cushion of 14. But the Tri-State Admirals want to get this into single digits by the halfway point of the 4th quarter. Here's Miller. Watched by Teasdale Jr. Switch of play, Mufanya. He's got 3 left in the shot clock. And no connection, rebounded by Montreal. Here is Audie on his afterburners, all by himself. And that is going to be Montreal ball.
Great push again. Great transition.
21 left in the shot clock, 11:06 left on the game clock. And it'll be Montreal ball in the end line. Audie, the inbounder. Here is Landole. Watch for Mufanya, cutting through Teasdale Jr. And this will be
2 shots, get to the line. Teasdale has been a lot more aggressive offensively in the second half. Getting to the line.
It feels like, Coach, that first one to 100 wins, and I think Montreal might be in that ascendancy with how they've been playing so far, requiring only 19 to win.
To be honest with you, right now, we just need to keep scoring. We can't afford to miss free throws or layups or easy bucket. Our defense is good, but I always said like the best defense is the best offense. Like if I score more than you, it's tough to lose. But we need to keep the pressure offensively on Tri-State.
And now it is going to be Tri-State trying to push the agenda, and that's a foul on Montreal, and that will be on Galbraith. And going to the line will be Tri-State, and we talked about that tonic required, stopping the clock, hitting your free throws if you're Tri-State.
So right now, we need to get back a lot quicker because they're giving us the same, pressure on defense, on offense that we gave them on offense. They're trying to just one attack, one pass, guys gets to the rim and gets to the free throw line. John's
a big part, hits on the first free throw. They've been lacking the purchase so far, Tri-State, in the first half going to the second half here. But you look at the points for, they were outscored 26-24 in the third quarter. And Johns hits in the second one. 13-point lead for Montreal over Tri-State. Marcus Audi with it. Zhang on him. Here's Landole. Teasdale Jr. watched by Miller. Landole looking for the backdoor cut. He goes for the width pass instead. And that's deflected momentarily. Kept alive by Landole. And can't hit the shot. Rebounded by Tri-State.
Need a stop here for Montreal.
Transition three. Too strong. Rebounded by Montreal. And going back the other way is Smith.
We got lucky on that. Great push. Almost a turnover, but not a turnover.
And a whistle right there as Galbraith was impeded. And now stop clock momentarily.
I like the fact that we still want to push the ball, want to put the pressure defensively. Like, you shouldn't change your style of play because it's the fourth quarter. Like, you don't want to stress. You just want to keep doing what you do best.
Well, it's Friday, Coach. It's not Monday. Sunday night is when you stress for the work week,
exactly.
And that's Friday.
Friday is have fun. Come on, Montreal.
Montreal is a fun city to have fun in. And right now, the Toundra are having fun on the court.
And because I'm a coach, it's very enjoyable to win a game.
It's less stress.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's less stress for sure. So this goes back to Montreal. 7 left on the shot clock, so there's not much time for them to work with. So they're going to have to get get up court quick enough and get a quality shot off if they can do so. And it'll be Landole, the inbounder, and here is a chance for Audi. He's got the speed, like an Olympian.
Oh,
and
wow.
He goes
With
for the gold
foul.
medal.
I didn't see the time. I think he did it in 3 seconds. I think it was 4 seconds left.
It was 7 left on the shot clock, and
I think
that
he got
is
fouled with
Olympian speed over there.
Oh, my goodness. Beautiful.
So Marcus Audi showing his tigerish skills out there. Now up by score 84-69 for Montreal.
And Marcus has kind of taken over since Boyd has been out as far as being a leader on the floor offensively.
You see the quick silver of Audi, and now the Admirals are fouled and will go to the line, and going for 2 is Darius Celestin once more.
Our defense right now is a bit shaky as far as transition defense. We just, from the free throw, there's no way from the free throw you should be giving one pass, not a pick and roll, but give and go inside and get fouled.
And a miss right there from Celestin. And again, these are high currency points that the Admirals are missing late in this ball game with 9:59 left. And a miss again. And could this be a chance for Montreal to put a bit of an insurance policy over the Admirals? Coming through, kick out, left corner pocket, bullseye!
Big shot,
from Montreal.
big shot. Great ball movement, great patience and great ball movement. In and out, reverse the ball and get an open shot.
Marcus Audi with the 3, and Montreal back up by a score of 88-69. And guess what? They're up by 19 once again, the highest lead for either side this evening. Fania. Racetrack starting to become short for the Tri-State Admirals. Fania working so hard.
Great job inside.
Audi now on his jets. Teasdale Jr. double teamed, and he will defer back out to Landole. Come through the paint, kick out, showtime shooting.
He's feeling it.
Audi.
He's feeling it. Back-to-back 3. Get a stop. Wow. I think you were right on first team to 100, Mo.
91-69 lead. And here is the tough, stumbling, bumbling, and 1. No basket. Turned away. Waved off by the referee last second.
that was bully ball, but he was trying too much to get a foul. And it was great reaction on defense just to back away from the offensive player, and he gets called for it. Traveling. By the way, Levy from Montreal has done a great job in replacing Boyd inside, defensively and offensively.
They've gone more to a spread offense here with Boyd off on the sidelines. Tisdale Jr., Zhang on him. And here's Landoli facing up against Bell. Landoli, 2 dribbles, kick out from the free throw line. Still going in the paint.
Oh, nice move.
Nation feeling it right now.
What I like about the last attack, and it's important, and then I give credit to Damian Buckley, we want to make them play defense. We don't need a quick shot right now. You know, unless it's a fast break, you don't need a quick shot. And we're moving the ball. Levy attack inside, puts pressure, and then Mason finishes. Another missed free throw, but we'll take the first 2 points.
They have a comfortable lead now. I believe the league's up to 24, which is the biggest lead of the day for Montreal.
We still get to defend the 3. We don't want to give up open 3s.
It's been suffocating. It's been intoxicating basketball by Montreal. They had a strong first quarter, and they're having a better fourth quarter to finish off this game with them up by 24.
First of all, 69 point defensively with 8 minutes left. That's amazing. That's great defense.
With it again is Mark Blair. Miller. All right, beg your pardon, that's Worthy. Back out to Zhang.
Good pressure by Teasdale almost got it. Yeah, 24 seconds. This is the most 24 second I've seen at this level in a long time.
It's been a crisis team for the Admirals, and the Toundra are smelling like roses in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
And the reason why, Marcus Audi, he has scored 8 in this fourth quarter, and that's been the stretch point of the lead of where it is right now. Here's Teasdale Jr. against Zhang. Going to the right.
Beautiful.
Textbook finish in that play.
They are feeling it. Teasdale Audi putting so much pressure on the Tri-State defense.
95-69 lead. Blair using the geometry on that shot. And now
old school hook shot.
Well, they're going to need a few more of those and a plethora of stops. Smith back out Teasdale Jr. using his deltoids again against Zhang. And he has had a field day against Zhang in the lower block of the court.
And that's good recognition on the part of the Toundra. And I think they should have switched. Maybe man, but Teasdale has been, like you said, he's been having a field day against him. I think this is the 3rd foul that he forced on Zhang against Teasdale. So
that's the voice of Pascal Jobin. Mocon here has been a buccaneering affair for the Toundra. They've been fancying these shots, and now here's Teasdale Jr. at the line, hitting the first free throw attempt. 96-71. 7:15 left here. It's go time now for Tri-State.
I see a lot of substitution. I don't think we've given the white towel yet.
And Teasdale looking to go 2 for 2.
I feel for Damian, like that 7 minutes. It's a long time when you're sitting on the bench as a coach. It takes a long time. You want this game to be over soon.
You definitely do. There's no question about that. And here is Johns with it. The release is short, lacking the ingenuity, lacking the finish. And here is Audi, who's not been lacking anything. He's been clinical. He's been ruthless. He's been having the conviction of whatever he wants, and he's been faster than net.
Wow.
And now point number 10, 99-71 lead.
Keeps going left, and he's a lefty, and attacks the rim. Now he's finishing.
Zhang trying to finish off something here. This game really pulling away from Tri-State. Miller. They had this down to 6 at one point. Zhang can't hit. Rebound right there for Smith.
Calls a travel?
Oh my!
I don't understand what the call is. We have the ball. He calls a travel and he gives the ball to the Toundra.
Is there a bit of confusion?
Yeah.
And it appears there is. And
I believe there was a foul, but I don't think he would have just timeout, full
so
timeout
called. All right, Coach. Not much racetrack left in this game, and for Tri-State, they're down to their last rolls of the dice here in this ball game.
I believe that the first half was very physical for Tri-State, and they tried to recoup in the third quarter, got all the way down to 6 points, but now it's too much in the fourth quarter, and maybe they relaxed because they saw Boyd, who was really doing the damages for the Toundra, but now Marcus, Adi, and Teasdale Jr., wow, they just put on a show in this fourth quarter. And Levy came in, did a good job defensively, but the energy came back, that was missing in the third quarter. The energy came back from the Toundra. We're pushing the ball. A couple of turnovers, but we're still pushing the ball. But now we're scoring, we're making baskets, and Tri-State is just missing everything. And they're playing with the way they're attacking the rim right now. There's no ball movement. They're frustrating. The game is kind of over. They might have a little push, but not too much.
When the game gets to this point late in this matchup, you know what that means, Coach? We talk about other storylines for the game here.
Absolutely.
But that's the thing for Tri-State. They had chances to get back, but they just couldn't find that finish required. And Montreal kept on pulling away, and now here we are, where they're up by a very comfortable 28-point lead.
It's very tough mentally to try to get back in the game. Montreal, all you want to do right now is just under control, make them play defense, take your fast break, don't force anything, and get that second win.
Well, Montreal's had that zip and zest. Audie's been quicksilver on the court. They've had some box office finishes, and now they look for that storybook ending to get win number 2 of this campaign. And here is Elder Jr., Zhang, Miller, going towards his left. Miller, switch of play inside the jungle. And this finds its way through, back to Ofinyanya. Going through the lane, and a whistle, Mufanya getting impacted with 6:08 left, 6 left for the shot clock.
It's still good defense by Montreal,
Mufanya going to the line for 2. 99-71 lead. It's been a trip that's been endured, not enjoyed by Tri-State so far. And that's going to be a long bus ride home for this team heading back to the U.S.
Have you been on those bus rides, Mo?
I'm not a professional basketball player. I've not been on those bus rides. I fly everywhere I go for broadcast.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. But when you were younger, any sports?
Yeah, no, for sure.
When you were a player.
But, I have an acquired taste where I fly now to my
I tell you something. When you come back after a loss on the bus ride, do not listen to comedy and laugh in the bus, because it happened to me, and it wasn't good the next day of practice, just so you know.
That's not a good thing then. Antonio Davis in the game here. At what point will the teams empty out the benches? Because, again, this is a long season. You don't want anyone to get hurt at this point of the late January into February month.
Well, I see some new faces on the floor for the Toundra. Number 12, number 2. I haven't played that many minutes. I think Marcus is still on the floor just to make sure, as a point guard, that it stays under control. Pretty much the starting 5. 3 of the starters for Tri-State are still on the floor. I will give it another 2 minutes.
And right there, Mason.
Another 2 minutes, and then
Mason puts them at a century, 100-72. And this game now is starting to become out of reach for Tri-State.
No more. I said if they get to 100, you're going to buy me dinner. Is that what's going on?
There's no written contract on that.
Okay.
Coach.
I thought you were paying for dinner.
If I get Peter Yiannopoulos' credit card,
oh my goodness,
that we can go out for the time.
I just wanted to mess you guys up. Hey, just want to say what's up to my mom. Can I do that? I'm the host. Yeah, Willie.
You're doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. So.
Hey, Mom, I love you. This is a great game.
It's a great game. It's going to be a great win.
All right, bye-bye.
Here's a release. That's missed. Rebound right by Montreal. And that is a miss, courtesy of Gabe Drayton in the game for the first time.
And just for people watching, the voice we heard is the voice you hear in the arena. He's the one talking to the crowd, getting everybody going. So, hello to his mom.
Hello to his mom. Yes, that is right. A flamboyant game for Montreal, and they are going to get win number 2 on this Friday night. And for Dwayne Buckley, Kyle Desmarais, these are guys who put in a lot of time.
I would say Concordia staff. I saw some people from Concordia behind the bench today. So, local, Montreal, we love it.
And here is a chance for a stolen ball. Breakaway. Highlight finish.
My God.
Bellotti with a dagger in the hearts of Tri-State on this
That was
Friday
an
night.
exclamation point. This game is gonna want to make everyone that was here today come back for the next game.
Montreal showing their class on this Friday night and won. They are running riots, and Tri-State has no answers for this game. 105-74. And for Montreal's next game here, Coach, they will be on the road
I think that
on the
next
28th
game
in London, I believe.
in London, Ontario on the 28th.
Which is on, which I believe is tomorrow, is it not?
I believe
Or
it's Sunday.
Sunday,
I believe it's
yes,
Sunday.
yes.
And then, if I'm not mistaken,
Feb 9th, they're back home.
back in Montreal,
That's right.
February 9.
And then the 15th, I
7:30.
believe, they are on the road again. So they have 5 games in the month of February. And it's going to be a race for them because 5 games, and they have a long bye week after that.
Exactly, and then we have 3 home games.
Yeah, no question about that. MVP of this game was who today, Coach, in your mind?
Listen, I was going with Boyd because I thought he had a great game defensively, controlling the paint, rebounding. But Marcus Adi is my player today.
Yeah, he had a great second half.
He had a great second half, and even Teasdale probably didn't score as much, but his intensity throughout the game defensively, mixing it up. Yeah, I think he played his role extremely well today. Didn't force anything, took what was there to him. So those 3 guys, but I will probably go with Marcus. That made a huge difference, scoring-wise also.
The miss, Montreal, rebound. And now they have a run where they're going to play 5 games, 6 games in a month of February, late January to early February.
Yes.
That will tell us if they're going to be in that playoff competition before their 3-week bye week in March.
Exactly. Month, February, extremely important.
And a reload. Antonio Davis coming into the party, 108-75. And Tri-State has not scored a basket in a long time.
You're totally right.
And they will not break it then. An absolute blush on the face of Tri-State on that play. And now Montreal really put it on. They're putting on a swashbuckling effort. And that is a miss by Davis.
Travel. My question from watching the beginning of the game was, can this sustain the high tempo offense, fast break, and defensive intensity? And you know what? They did. They did for at least 2/3 of the game. We got sloppy a little bit in the third quarter, but then, great job to the coaching staff, great job to the player.
Diawara trying to work his way through, trying to see what's out there, and now to the lower block it goes. In the lane, and in for 2. Drayton getting his first 2. If there's one thing here, Coach, Montreal's covered the point spread today. They've covered the point spread, Montreal.
Oh, absolutely. Big time. My feeling was they could win this game, but I didn't know they were going to dominate like that.
And that pass to Buckley was not what they were expecting on that play,
But did you see his reaction? He was ready to shoot it.
he was. 35-point lead, timeout call. Montreal on their way to win number 2 coming up.
Great game for everyone, for the crowd here, the atmosphere. If you have a chance, if you're listening to us at home on the web, if you have a chance to come to see them live, I suggest you do it. It's really fun to watch, and this team is extremely exciting. A lot of times we look at the record and stuff, but to be here and watch it physically, it's really exciting.
And the most important thing, they get a Pascal Jobin autograph at the end of the night.
With Mo Khan.
I'm not the guy they look for. They look for guys like you.
Come on, man.
They don't look for guys like me. You know, I get to work with Dwight Walton on some broadcasts.
Hey.
Let me tell you something with Dwight. It is like the royal family has arrived. There's a lineup for him behind our broadcast booth. And people want to shake his hand, take his picture. And I think the same thing would be applied to you, Pascal. They want to take pictures and autographs from you, my friend.
When you talk about Dwight Walton, you talk about Olympian, you talk about, you know, university in the U.S., you talk about a coach in the community in Montreal. You know, there's a lot of people like Trevor Williams and Wayne Yearwood that play for the national team. And you know what? I'm going to stop and just talk about Juan Mendez.
Yeah.
So Juan was the #1 Canadian scorer in the history of NCAA basketball until someone beat his record. But because of COVID, by the way, I have to mention it, because he played the 5th season, he beat his record. So Juan was #1 all those years as the Canadian with the most points in the NCAA.
At Niagara University.
At Niagara University.
In very cold Buffalo, New York.
Yes. But Juan brought the heat inside the arena over there, man. He put on a show.
You can't bring heat in Buffalo, that's for sure. No matter what you do. Here's a jumper, and that's a miss for Diawara. So, Coach, looking ahead here for Montreal, what's the key for them as they head on the road to London and trying to get some more wins?
I believe I'm looking forward to that London game. I want to watch that London game for sure. I want to see our boy. Hopefully he's fine. But this team is ready to put pressure on anyone right now. I think this is the best I've seen the Toundra play. And the adjustment, Marcus, Teasdale, Antoine, those guys are legit, you know, player in this league. Very focused, very entertaining. And Levy, our Canadian guy, Mambi, they can really, really play. I think we have a good bench, good coaching staff. I don't think this is our last win of the year. I think we have more coming with this group.
So for Tri-State, what's the key for them? I know this is a humbling loss for them to come up here and get the doors taken out by the hinges against this Toundra team that was reeling with loss after loss.
Looking at the score, I think that they were surprised by the defense of the Toundra. They didn't get open 3 looks. And you could see the way they ran the offense. They're looking for that, you know, in and out, shoot the 3. And we did not allow them to do that today. So they have to adjust to that. And to be honest with you, as a coach, when the Tri-State gonna do video, Mo, can you watch yourself running back on defense? No effort.
They are going to have a long film review session to go over their miscues on this Friday night. 87 seconds left in this ball game. Here's a long-range shot and hit this time by Jonathan Bell. So Bell hits that one to make it a little bit closer, 111-80.
One of their rare made 3s today.
And that failed them at times. They're having a power struggle with that. Bell with the rebound, and now here comes Tri-State with another chance.
And it's pretty much both bench on the floor right now.
And Baby Huck going through for Celestin.
Well, it was a pleasure having you.
Maybe we'll do it again down the road.
Flashback for the RSEQ last year, Edouard Montpetit.
That was less than 12 months. Months ago. March.
It never stops.
It never stops. Well, we'll see each other on our travails.
Absolutely.
We'll see each other here. Here's a chance for the alley, and that was missed. Rebounded by Montreal. And up and one. Bellotti will go to the line.
This is the foul that I don't like. When you look at the score, let the guy do his layup, let the guy dribble. There's no need to play aggressive.
Very fruitful trip for Montreal and a fruitless trip for Tri-State, that is. And a nice Friday night for the Toundra.
Yeah. great night. Great to see all the people coming out tonight. You know, regardless of the weather, you know, the place was almost packed tonight, so that's really exciting. And the atmosphere was great. You know, like everything they put in. You know, I like you see the suites around the arena and stuff, and the people working here, the security, everybody's engaged into the success of the team, and chapeau. Can I say that?
You said that for those who are watching the U.S., that is what you call a hat, the tip of the hats. And at the line now is Celestin once more, just to finish off this game. And you would have to imagine that Montreal or Tri-State will kind of relent and not foul with this game out of hand now. So Montreal will be 2-6. And they head down to Southern Ontario to face London on the weekend.
London, which I had a chance to see him play here, very good. We were there until the end. I think we got better, and I'm hoping we can go down to London and get a W.
And with that, the dogs have been called off, and bringing the ball up court is Thomaston. Still running sets though, even though it's a 3-second difference from game clock, shot clock. Davis.
I'm intrigued to see if they're gonna shoot, and they do.
Splash! A cherry on top. 116-84 win for Montreal. Zhang makes it a 116-86 win for Montreal, and that will do it for us from here, from Saint-Pierre Charbonneau. Coach, final thoughts.
Great atmosphere, great game, and I'm happy to be here to witness this second win, and many more to come.
Thank you so much for those who watch here. Montreal wins over Tri-State 116-87. We'll see you soon. Have a good weekend. Bye for now.